Opportunities meet diversity. Say hello to Canada, home to some of the world's top universities. Canada ranks among the best in education. In fact, according to QS World University Rankings, 26 Canadian universities are listed among the best in the world. With a multicultural society that welcomes students from all corners of the globe, you'll find a second home here, and it's not just about the studies. With a robust job market, Canada offers numerous work opportunities while you study and post-graduation. We understand that studying abroad is a big decision, filled with excitement, curiosity, and a bit of nervousness. That's why AECC is here to guide you through every step of your journey. From choosing the right program and university, to visa processing and pre-departure guidance, we're here to help for free. So, are you ready to embark on your Canadian educational journey? Get in touch with AECC today by filling out the contact form on our website. Imagine studying in a place where opportunities meet diversity. Say hello to Canada, home to some of the world's top universities. Canada ranks among the best in education. In fact, according to QS World University Rankings, 26 Canadian universities are listed among the best in the world. With a multicultural society that welcomes students from all corners of the globe, you'll find a second home here, and it's not just about the studies. With a robust job market, Canada offers numerous work opportunities while you study and post-graduation. We understand that studying abroad is a big decision, filled with excitement, curiosity, and a bit of nervousness. That's why AECC is here to guide you through every step of your journey. From choosing the right program and university, to visa processing and pre-departure guidance, we're here to help for free. So, are you ready to embark on your Canadian educational journey? Get in touch with AECC today by filling out the contact form on our website. Imagine studying in a place where opportunities meet diversity. Say hello to Canada, home to some of the world's top universities. Canada ranks among the best in education. In fact, according to QS World University Rankings, 26 Canadian universities are listed among the best in the world. With a multicultural society that welcomes students from all corners of the globe, you'll find a second home here, and it's not just about the studies. With a robust job market, Canada offers numerous work opportunities while you study and post-graduation. We understand that studying abroad is a big decision, filled with excitement, curiosity, and a bit of nervousness. That's why AECC is here to guide you through every step of your journey. From choosing the right program and university, to visa processing and pre-departure guidance, we're here to help for free. So, are you ready to embark on your Canadian educational journey? Get in touch with AECC today by filling out the contact form on our website.
Hello everyone. Welcome. Good evening to you, to all of you, and welcome to this webinar. Hello, I'm Doni from AECC Indonesia. I'm the moderator of today's webinar. And today we'll have a very special guest, Juliana Pazzini, the Associate Director of Admissions from Yorkville University, to answer all of the questions regarding admissions, scholarships, and all the needed information to study, work, and live in Canada. A quick reminder, feel free to type any questions through the chat box or Q&A tab below, and we'll answer all the questions at the end of the sessions. Without further ado, please welcome Juliana Pazzini.
Thank you so much, Doni. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Is it okay if I just start sharing my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm quickly go over here. Okay. So I'm Juliana, Associate Director at Yorkville University, and it's a great pleasure to be here today to talk to all of you about Yorkville University. So Yorkville University has been in Canada market for over 10 years. So we operate in different provinces across Canada. So we have our campuses in New Brunswick, Ontario, and Vancouver in British Columbia. For the purpose of international students, we are going to focus in two main campuses, in Toronto and in Vancouver. So Yorkville University, our main programs, we focus in helping the students to have a career-focused degree. What that means is we want to place you in the job market with all skills necessary to be leaders in specific areas that you will be choosing to come to study with us. So let's start understanding which programs we have at Yorkville University. So in our campus in British Columbia, in Vancouver, we have our Associated of Arts program. Is one of the newest programs that Yorkville University has offered now. The Associated of Arts, for those who do not know, it's a program that is only offered in British Columbia province in Canada. What does that mean is it is a 2-year university program. And basically, this program will prepare you for you to understand which areas you wanted to focus on your bachelor's degree. So it is a 2 years essentials of a bachelor's degree, focus on arts, and then we will equip you with knowledge, skills, confidence to pursue other universities that you are interested later on in Canada. Why the Associated of Arts program is a good option for students is because you will have your program for the first and second year, studying different subjects, understanding what you really want to do in your field later. And then after you graduate from the 2 years program, you can transfer directly into the third year of a bachelor's degree to any other university in British Columbia. So this program is a kind of entry program to prepare you with all the knowledge necessary to embark into the bachelor's degree later on. So overall, you will finish 2 years with Yorkville University, and then you transfer to a third year to a bachelor's degree, and in 4 years, you complete your bachelor's degree. So couple of advantages of the Associated of Arts. It is designed for personal and professional growth, so will help the students to develop especially the strongest part when you go into a bachelor's degree. So to help you to get all the knowledge, all the skills necessary for you to do really well in the bachelor's that you are choosing. The campus is in Vancouver, so it is 20 courses, which means 5 terms, 60 credits, and you can complete as few as 2 years. So we have 2 intakes in April and October. And after completing this program, students are eligible to up to 3 years post-graduation work permit. The other programs that we have at Yorkville University, and one of our main programs is the Bachelor's of Business Administration, which is a signature of Yorkville University. So for the Bachelor's of Business Administration program, we have 2 different campuses. We have one in Toronto and one in Vancouver. So the Bachelor of Business Administration, it is a bachelor's degree that students can complete 120 credits. However, we have the accelerated mode, which means students can complete a bachelor's degree as few as 2.5 years. And if you have already studied any bachelor's back home or have completed a 2 years diploma, we can also look into some transfer of credits. So then you can finish the program even as 2 years. So we have 4 intakes for the Bachelor's of Business Administration in January, April, July, and October. And upon completing this program, you are eligible to apply for up to 3 years post-graduation work permit. So the BBA program, it is a program that we have different specializations. And specializations is something that is very important for students when they want to get into the market right after they finish the program, because the specializations will put you far from those students who are just finishing a normal business administration program. So our BBA program in Toronto, it has the specialization of product management, and our BBA program in Vancouver has 5 different specializations. So we have the project management, energy management, accounting, supply chain management, and also a degree without any specialization. Both campuses, the program is 120 credits, and you can complete as few as 2.5 years. So let's look a little bit into the specializations to understand what does that mean? Why is that important when you are making your decision? So the BBA program, for example, in project management, it is recognized by the Project Management Institute. So with students taking our BBA program with project management, even before they finish the program, they can take the certification of Associated in Project Management, the CAPM. And after they finish the program, they will be already completed half of the hours necessary to do the PMP, which is the Project Management Professional. This puts the students in a very successful position because you are going to have the credentials and designations necessary for you to get that specific leadership position that you are looking for. So the program will prepare you since the beginning of your term. Even in term one, you start having already project management classes. So by the end of the term, when you finish your 120 credits, you have your business plan ready to go to present to the industry. Or if you want to become an entrepreneur, you want to open your business in Canada, you have your business plan to open your business. The best part of the project management program is you can do project management in anything. You can work in real estate, you can work in education, healthcare, as long as you want to be a leader who works on the project management side, you can do that in any specific field. For students who are interested in different specializations like accounting, so our program has also partnerships with different partners in the industry related to the specializations that we have. So for example, here we have a partnership with CPA, with Canadian Payroll Association, and even if students want to take credit transfer for the CPA professional, they do have transfer of credits by taking the BBA program at Yorkville University. Some other advantages of different specializations, we have the supply chain management that we are also accredited by the Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals. So that means they have recognized our curriculum as part of what is necessary for students to take the accreditations or even pass on exams that is necessary for them to get extra certifications. So the other program, the energy management, we also have the recognition from CIET, which is one of the Canadian Institute of Energy training, that students can also take the exams after they finish our BBA program. So basically, we prepare students for the industry. We prepare them for those certifications that is going to give them the extra mile for them to go over and take different positions in the industry. So here's an overview. When you finish our BBA program, depends on the different specializations that you choose, the outcomes will also vary. So you can work in finance services, IT services, manufacturing, healthcare, entertainment media, higher education. So it has vast different outcomes, depends on the interest of the students. So then we also have at Yorkville University, our Bachelor's of Interior Design. The Bachelor's of Interior Design, it is located in our Toronto campus. So to become an interior designer in Canada, it is much more than just create designs. You need to understand all those details. So here's just to have an idea of what you are going to be studying inside the program. So you learn how to build and achieve healthier and more aesthetically pleasant environments for those who are utilizing the space inside and outside. So all those details that you have to create is going to be taught throughout this BID program. So the Bachelor of Interior Design, the BID program, has 180 credits. It has transfer of credits options as well. And students can complete the degree instead of 4 years, as few as 3 years. So the campus is in Toronto. We also have 4 intakes per year, January, April, July, and October. And students completing the program, they'll be eligible for post-graduation work permit up to 3 years. It is important to mention that in this program, the last term students will be doing an internship. So the last term you will have around 20 hours of internship that you are going to be working with a company and will be designing some of the plans that they need. So that also helps you to work on the networking and start getting an idea of how the industry works. So the Bachelor of Interior Design, the different outcomes that you will have is you'll be able to work in healthcare, restaurant, residential, retail, hospitality, and workplace designs. So something here that is very special in this slide is that we are qualified students taking the program. They can take the NCIDQ professional license exam, which means students to be considered interior designers, they have to pass on the NCIDQ exam. When you study at Yorkville University, our curriculum is based on that specific examination, so you are prepared to take the exam as soon as you finish the program. And we also are recognized by different associations of design in Canada, which is very important because that means everything you have in the industry is exactly what is being taught throughout the program. So we have the designation of a RIDO, the IDC, and the CIDA, which is the Council of Interior Design accreditation. So all these accreditations help you to have the best quality of the program into the interior design. So here's an overview of what would be your admission checklist if you want to come to study on the Associated of Arts or on the Business Administration program or in the Bachelor's of Interior Design. So there is an application and an application fee of $150, a copy of your valid passport, English proficiency test. We accept different tests. We accept IELTS, PTE, TOEFL, Duolingo. So your transcript is from high school or any post-secondary education. A resume. The resume is just to have an idea what you have done so far. Did you do any volunteer in your high school? It's just to get an idea of the portfolio of the students. Statement of interest only for the BID program. And then if you are in Canada, we will need a copy of your valid study permit. And after you are admitted, the tuition deposit will be $5,500 for you to receive the final offer letter. So this is how the admission process will work. We have here a great team that will be helping you, guiding you through the whole process. We also have our team here at Yorkville University that will be with you from the beginning to the end until you graduate. We give you all the assistance necessary. So now we'll move a little bit into the creative side. So we have the Bachelor of Creative Arts. So this program is designated for students who are creators in the industry right now. So students who want to become creative directors, graphic designers, directors, or they want to work more into the animation side. This program brings all the creatives together to empower them into a leadership program. So it's very common for students to have a diploma in film production or in graphic design, and then they want to level up their skills. So the Bachelor's of Creative Arts is that program that tops up with 2 years only of a degree, and then you have a bachelor's degree in creative arts, and you have all the elements and all the skills necessary to do that leadership part that is very important when you are in the entertainment industry. So if you want to take the program, one of the main requirements is that you have already studied a diploma program. In case you don't have a diploma program, we have our sister school, which is Toronto Film School. And at Toronto Film School, we have all the creative diplomas that can bridge the gap that you need to get your prerequisite, which is a diploma, and then go for a bachelor's program. So in a nutshell, you'll be studying for 3.5 years, completing an 18 months diploma program, and then having a 2 years bachelor's program. And in 3.5, you are going to have a diploma plus a bachelor's degree and be eligible for up to 3 years post-graduation work permit. So in Toronto Film School, we have the creative diplomas. And here is just an overview of where students are making their mark after taking the diploma plus a degree. Students are really working in the entertainment industry. And here's just to illustrate a little bit how it works. So you come for Toronto Film School, you studied for 18 months, graphic design is 12 months. So upon graduation from the diploma program, you pathway into the Bachelor's of Creative Arts. So the programs, they don't have gaps. As soon as you finish your diploma, you start right away your degree. So it's 3.5 years studying, and then you have your diploma plus a bachelor's degree in creative industry. The intakes are the same for the Bachelor's of Creative Arts, 4 intakes in a year. The campus is Toronto, and you can finish as few as 2 years because it's only 2 years of a bachelor's degree. So the BCA program depends on how long your diploma was. If you studied a 3-year diploma, you go from the path 1, which you need to complete only 20 courses for the BCA program. If you studied a diploma that was 2 years, then you have to study 25 courses. At the end, it's going to be 2 years for both paths, okay? So the admissions requirements for the BCA, it's a little bit different from the other bachelor's program because it requires to have a diploma as the prerequisite. After you have the diploma, this program, you will need a letter of intent, a resume. There is a summary of experience because usually creators are working in the industry, so they want to get a sense of what you have done. The English requirements are the same, and all the other requirements will be the same. So now I want to focus a little bit, what do we have after, right? When you come to study in Canada, it is a big journey. It's a big step, and it's your future. It's important to know what to expect. What is the support that the university is going to give you? So at Yorkville University, we are much more than a degree. We want the students to be fully capable of taking the decisions, of being prepared, and having the support that is necessary right in the beginning when you arrive in Canada. So we have different services to help the students to be successful. So we have career services, we have accessibility and accommodation, we have mental health and wellness, we have tutoring, we have online library and also assistance at the campus. We have our bookstore to help students to have more accessible materials while they are studying. And we have a very good way to welcome all the diversity, equity, and inclusion into our programs. So what I will present here to you is how we support our community. When you come and you become a student at Yorkville University, you are part of the university community. So at Yorkville University, we really focus in support you to be successful. So we have our counseling, we have finance advisors, we have career services that will help you to find jobs, understand how the work here is, what you need to do to prepare your resume. They will even do a one-on-one preparation, like a mock interviews for you to be prepared when you go for those interviews from the beginning to the end of your career. So we have the student services that will be giving you support from the beginning to the end. And not only that, we have so much more in terms of academic supports. So we have our writing lab when students are coming and they have some questions of how to write more academic. So how do you do the way that the Canadian University is looking for you to write your assignments or do your presentations? You have all that support with us. You have the academic support offices where we have a team that is just there waiting for you to come and having your questions, and everything will be clarified and the support will be there for you. You just need to ask, okay? We also have the peer mentoring program. This is one of my favorite programs because when you come to a new place, I was an international student a long time ago. I know how hard it is in the beginning. We feel nervous. We don't know what to do. Sometimes we don't even know how to ask for help. So we have the peer mentoring program that are basically students who are on term 5, 6, 7, later on in their program, they'll be mentoring the students who are starting term 1. So you are going to have your designated peer mentoring person that is going to be just with a small group of students, and they'll be helping you. How do you find the help that you need? If you have questions, if you don't know what to do, if you want to join a club or be part of the community, what exactly do you do? So you have the person that is there just to support you. And the 7th dimension of this is to help students to have the balance in their emotion, intellectual, physical, financial, social, spiritual, and environmental. Because all this influences you when you are studying. And we want to make sure that you have everything covered for you to be successful in your studies. And not only that, we also have some programs like we have game night, we have move night, we have clubs for you to also have some fun, which is important for you when you are having work balance life with studies and living abroad. So all this together comes with our support to the international students. And now let's look into the benefits. So from everything that we have seen here, there are some benefits to become a Yorkville University student. One of the things is that you don't need to pay everything up front. So you have your tuition deposit, you get your letter of acceptance, and then the remaining fees you can pay either by monthly or by term. You can choose your payment plan. We have flexible intakes, the BBA program, the BID program, and the BCA program. It is 4 intakes per year. The Associate of Arts will be April and October. Once you have the BBA designations or BID or BCA, you are much more highly desirable professional in the Canadian industry because you are going to have all the designations necessary to put you in leadership positions. You become eligible to apply for up to 3 years post-graduation work permit. So you have to graduate from those programs to be eligible to apply for the post-graduation work permit. So that's where everything you have studied, all the networking that you have done, all the professors that you had classes that right now are working in the industry, you will be able to bring that connection and start working and living everything that you've studied. So we accept home country transfer credits only for the Associated of Arts. We are not accepting right now, but all the other programs we can look into the transfer credits. International students coming to study with us for October intake will have available 10,000 prorated scholarship. We are still waiting for this to be extended for January intake, but for now it is approved only for October intake. So here we have a little bit of the prices for the fees for October. So always look into this fees to see how much you are going to be paying per credit. So each program has specific credits that has to be studied, and that's the tuition per credit. So I will stop now. I'll open for questions. I'll see if you have anything that it wasn't there or anything that came up to your mind, any curiosity, anything that you want to know, to ask. I'll be more than happy to answer right now. Let me stop sharing my screen.
Thank you for sharing all the great things about Yorkville, Juliana. I think that's a good one. Definitely including the peer mentoring. I think the bigger institution won't have the peer mentoring, especially for international students. I think it's one of the main thing for international students. Yeah, everyone, if you have any questions, feel free to type in the Q&A tab. Don't be shy. Feel free to type in English or in Bahasa as well. So I'll translate to Juliana as well. And then what I have a quick questions, Juliana, like regarding especially on the business and management program, what are the main difference between Yorkville with the other institution in Canada, especially, business and management, like there is a lot of institution in Canada has a business and management program. And then what are the main difference?
That's a very good question. So our BBA program, the Bachelor's of Business Administration, it is accredited by the designations that we have in the industry. So one of the main advantages of taking our program that is different from some other programs is our curriculum is designed based on the curriculum that is necessary for students to take those designations. So when they take the program, they are already studying and preparing for those exams that will give them extra value in the industry. So it's like when you finish your bachelor's, you have already all the knowledge to apply for the certifications and also for the PMP, and that will just put the candidate in a very higher position. So only having a bachelor's program, you may be looking to have around, let's say, 65 to 70K income per year in Canada. When you have different accreditations and designations, certifications on your resume, that puts you at least on 100K salary expectation per year, because you are much more prepared to take more tasks, to direct to different departments, and to have an overview of the holistic business, not only to see one part of the business. That's the main difference of our programs.
See, so that's the reason why you have like so many outcome options in your business and management program, yeah. Okay, it's a good one. Can we talk more about the peer mentoring program? I mean, what are the main activities? Like, are there like helping international students to get a job, and then how it works with them?
So we have our career service department, and the career service will be helping the students from day one. They just need to apply to have the consultation with them. So what our team does is they will understand the student's profile, what is their goal, And throughout the program, as they evolve into the program, they get more knowledge, experience, they will be helping students to be connected in the industry, to look for jobs. We have job posting, we have different tools to help the students to find a job. And we have placed so many students in the past with the assistance of our career service. So it is a great support for international students. The only thing they need is to ask for help. And the best part is everyone teaching the program, they are working in the industry. And in Canada, everything is about networking. The more you connect, the more you talk to your peers, the better opportunities you have. And that's what we also teach our students to do from the beginning of the program.
Okay, good to hear.
Yes.
Because, as Asians, it's quite hard to find a job, especially on the Western country, and then it's long, far away from home country, right? And do you have any
Absolutely.
the list of like a partner, industry partner or corporate company partner in Canada as well?
So all the slides that we had with the accreditations, those are the partners that we have for each specific bachelor's program
Okay.
that we have. So we do have a vast list of partners in the industry. And the best part is because we are partners, students can become members. Sometimes membership is something really closed. It's not open for everybody. By being a university, Yorkville University student, students will have that specific opportunity. We do host lots of events on campus, out of the campus with our partners, where students will be able to take part as well. And of course, start their networking.
Okay, good one. And then we have one question. Do you have any like co-op or internship program?
So all international students, they can work for 20 hours per week. After 1 year of study, they can take a scheduled break, work for 1 term, which means 3 months full time. The only program that we have the co-op, which is not a co-op, is the internship, is the Bachelor's of Interior Design. The last term, the last 3 months will be an internship. But all the other programs, students are exposed to the career service and the networking. They will get a chance to work. And we have also inside our university the peer mentoring program. So after students pass certain terms, they can apply to become a peer mentoring or tutoring at the university. So gives them also experience of working on campus and understanding how the industry works. So we try to help the students in different ways.
I see. Is it a paid program?
Yes.
Paid program. Okay, good one. And then how about the international student that doing already do or did a diploma or bachelor degree here in Indonesia and then plan to take another bachelor degree at Yorkville, especially like you have like a good program in interior design with good certification as well.
So all programs, if the students have studied a bachelor's or have studied a diploma, we will need to have their course syllabus of everything they have studied. Our academics will look into transfer of credits. So students can apply up to 50% of the program in transfer of credits. So that will help them to not study again everything they have studied before. But the main part that is important to understand in Canadian, I would say, in the industry, so then they will have to study it again. But we can look into transfer of credits.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Let me take a look first. And then, yeah, I think we don't have any more questions. Do you have anything to share again regarding the visa process and all the things?
So I believe one thing that is very important right now for students is to know that Yorkville University has the provincial attestation letter that is necessary for them to apply for the study permit. So all our bachelor's program will provide them the PAL, the provincial attestation letter, to apply for their study permit. So we have more than 10,000 students across our programs that have studied, graduated, or still are studying with us. So it is a good university for them to come and start their first step in Canada.
Okay, good one. And then let me check. Yes, Mr. Satriawan, do you raise your hand? Please unmute yourself. Oops. I think I'm accidentally click the, raise a hand.
Maybe
Yeah,
type
Mr.
the
Satriawan,
question.
I've allowed you for the allow to speak. That's spotlight. Any questions, Mr. Satriawan? You can unmute yourself. Halo Pak Satriawan, mungkin mau unmute mic-nya. Let me put on hold.
Oke, sorry.
Oh ya, ya.
Nggak bisa nih tadi, nggak bisa nemuin unmute-nya.
Oh, ya. Boleh,
Ini
boleh
bisa
mungkin
nanyanya
ada.
pakai bahasa Indonesia atau gimana?
Boleh, bebas.
Saya tertarik sih dari penjelasannya tadi ya. Juga tertarik, saya kebetulan satunya akuntansi sih di sini di Indonesia ya.
Oke, ya.
Cuma saya masih ini Mas masih khawatir lah masalah biaya ya untuk keseluruhan studinya yang di sana. Bisa nggak tanyakan nanti di Miss Juliana itu mungkin dari beasiswanya ataupun total dari keseluruhan biaya yang kita habiskan nanti pas menyelesaikan studi di sana, Mas.
Oke. Untuk program S1 lagi atau berencana mau ke S2?
S1 dulu lah kayaknya.
S1 lagi ya, mungkin di bidang apa
Bisa
nih?
ini kan, bisa tetap S1 ya, apa nggak
Ya.
bisa downgrade gitu ya?
Bisa.
Bisa ya? Oke.
Yeah, thank you.
Terima
Okay, so
kasih.
so Juliana, basically he was doing bachelor degree here in accounting here in Indonesia, and then want to know about the total of the cost to study bachelor again in Yorkville, including like after the scholarships.
So the program, the BBA program, is 120 credits. Okay. Per credit, the students are paying 698. So right now, we have for October 10,000 Canadian dollars scholarship. So with the scholarship, students will be paying around 73,760. If the student has done any studies previously, as he has done, we will need to have access to his transcripts, class subjects, everything to see how many transfer of credits he can receive. And he can receive up to 50% of the program. So 60 transfer of credits could be eligible for him to receive upon what he has studied. And that will decrease the amount of credits that he needs to complete, and the tuition will also decrease in that case.
I see. So that's include the scholarship as well, right? Even though he's doing the transfer credit.
Yes, the scholarships are prorated. So it depends on the percentage that is being transferred. They will still receive a scholarship, but it's prorated based on the transfer of credits.
Okay. Are there like additional scholarship when he, coming to Canada, like for existing students once they started the studies there?
So right now we don't have any program on that because we have the tutoring program where students can apply to work on campus with us. So that allows the students to work every term with us, and it is going to be a paid position for them that will also help them in terms of having some assistance. We also have different supports, as I said, the career service that will help the students to get a job for 20 hours per week. So 20 hours per week, let me quickly do a math here. It's about, I will do the minimum wage, around $17 per hour. So if the students are, if the students are working 17 hours, 20 hours for 17 will be in a month around 1,360 Canadian dollars that will help them with some expenses that they have. And again, they don't need to pay the tuition upfront. They can do a monthly payment that reduces the amount, and allows them to work for those 20 hours and also have some extra incoming so then they can supply
Pay tuition fee as well.
on those specific tuition that they have. And most of the students, after 1 year, they will take the year break. So you have the schedule break, work for 3 months, full time, you do a lot of savings, and then it helps the students to continue with their studies without the burden of the expenses that they have to do.
Okay. So do you have any expected durations for them, like for example, 60 credits, like how many years you will study there?
So 120 is the full degree program.
Full degree.
They can apply for up to 60 transfer of credits. The
Okay.
academics will decide. They can get 15, they can get 20, 30, 45, 47, 50, 60. It depends on what they have studied and how equivalent that is on the curriculum that we have. If it is the same subject, if it is the same content, they will get a transfer of credits.
I see. So it's actually so it's up to 2 years, right?
Yes.
Up to 2 years. So okay. So he will still eligible for the 3 years post-study work permit then.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And then how many times that student can take the year break? Is it like once a year?
As soon as they finish a year of study, which means 3 terms. So they shouldn't have to complete 10 terms for the BBA program. So they can take a break after the first 3 terms, and then second year they take 3 terms, and then they can do that. There is no problem. They can extend their program if they decide to take a year break, a scheduled break. If they want to compress, no breaks at all, just work 20 hours and finish SPOS 2.5 with transfer credits SPOS 2 years, that's an option as well. So we have all different scenarios of students. We have students who will come, and then because after 3 terms of study, you have a good understanding already of what you are getting into. Most of the students, they get junior summer jobs, and then they get in contact with a company, and when they come back to their studies, they are still doing 20 hours kind of part-time with them. So after a year, when they take the break again, they do another work with them. So there are many possibilities in Canada.
Good to hear that. Hope that answer Pak Satriawan mungkin ada pertanyaan.
Bagus. Thank you, Miss Juliana.
You are most welcome.
Mas,
Ya.
soal ini lagi, bisa nggak kita nih dikirimin brosur mungkin yang lebih mendetail ya?
Boleh,
tentang
boleh.
itu jurusan, terkait biaya dan segala macamnya.
Ya, boleh. Nanti
Bisa
setelah ini
disampaikan ya, Mas, ya.
Siap, baik. Biasanya setelah ini tim AECC akan reach out via WhatsApp, so nanti akan dapat lebih detailnya sih dari tim AECC juga. Thank you, Mas
Miss Juliana.
Satriawan.
And Donnie, let's do something for the audience here.
Yeah.
So this audience that has attended our webinar today, that has been here until the end now, if they send you a message that they are interested to come for Yorkville University program, I'm going to waive their application fee.
Wow, that's good to hear.
So that's
Sure.
good first check on their checklist to start their career in Canada.
Sure. So, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask your counselor directly. So you'll having a free application fee waiver especially for you that attended the sessions today. So yeah, please prepare the other documents as well.
Satu lagi kayaknya, Mas ya.
Ya, boleh.
Bisa nggak kita ini kayak konsultasi gitu ya selanjutnya setelah ini? Itu dengan Masnya atau siapa mungkin yang diarahkan gitu ya?
Bisa. Jadi setelah ini nanti tim counselor kita akan reach out via WhatsApp. Nanti tim counselor itu nanti akan bantu konsultasi like one-on-one gitu. Either lewat online ataupun nanti kalau memang mau mampir, kantor kita ada di Jakarta, Surabaya, dan Bali. Gitu.
Oke, siap. WhatsApp-nya ada di ini juga ya? Katanya kan ini. Ada ya?
Ada juga.
Dari email sih undangannya. Ya.
Betul. Oke, siap. Thank you, Mas.
Oke, makasih, Mas. Thank you, Miss.
Welcome.
Okay, I think it's all good. We don't have any more questions again. Thank you, Juliana, for the session. So basically, this session will be uploaded in the YouTube. if you have any questions or you want to rewatch the video or webinar, feel free to subscribe our YouTube channel at ACC Global Indonesia, and have a good evening, and then have a good day to you, Juliana.
Thank you so much, Don. Thank you, everyone. Have a good one. Take
Have
care.
a good one. Take care.
Thank you.
Juliana.
Bye.
Imagine studying in a place where opportunities meet diversity. Say hello to Canada, home to some of the world's top universities. Canada ranks among the best in education. In fact, according to World University rankings, 26 Canadian universities are listed among the best in the world. With a multicultural society that welcomes students from all corners of the globe, you'll find a second home here. And it's not just about the studies. With a robust job market, Canada offers numerous work opportunities while you study and post-graduation. We understand that studying abroad is a big decision, filled with excitement, curiosity, and a bit of nervousness. That's why AECC is here to guide you through every step of your journey. From choosing the right program and university, to visa processing and pre-departure guidance, we're here to help for free. So, are you ready to embark on your Canadian educational journey? Get in touch with AECC today by filling out the contact form on our website. Imagine studying in a place where opportunities meet diversity. Say hello to Canada, home